Hello, guys. Welcome back. We start today's episode in the gold farm because why not? And killing them in third person is apparently more difficult than I assumed. So, yeah, there it is a very loud farm, and I know I need to turn down the game sounds, but who cares? I don't, so why should you? Anyway, so I've done some stuff off camera and I've done a few changes to the house. I have added these quartz pillars as support structures to kind of get the beginning of the wall inside here. I've added banners to cover up the gold that's visible from outside, and also I've added this closet kind of thing with two chests. They both are currently empty. And also I've added this headboard and foot thingy over here, and these two land night lamps kind of thing, and also this rug. It looks kind of cool. It kind of breaks up the monotonous flooring of the smithing tables. And also I have added these cacti over here, which you have probably already noticed. And I have also made this automatic sugarcane farm. I had like I still have a manual one over here. I can see like almost the whole coastline is just covered with sugarcane, and I just used to harvest it as and when I needed paper, which I found was not ideal. So I just made an automatic one, and this place is really messy. Not gonna lie. So I have to put some kind of build over here. I'd probably also end up moving the beacon somewhere else, because if I put a build over here, then yeah, it's a bit too close. So I will probably end up moving the beacon, and we'll also have to make some few changes. For example, there's a hopper minecart line running, as you saw the hopper minecart crossing, that goes under the sugarcane over here. So when the sugarcane breaks, if it doesn't fall in the water, if it falls here or falls here, then the hopper minecart can collect it. Now there's currently only one hopper minecart line running through, so I'm gonna make it two separate ones and have a minecart unloader along with a hopper chain. I'm just gonna do that right now. So first I'll go get the iron from the iron farm. Okay, so we're back at the sugarcane farm because I need to make some calculations on how many hoppers I'm going to need for this. So we're going to need one hopper feeding into this and one hopper feeding into this, because this is where we're going to have the two unloading stations, and we need another hopper for the minecart. So we're going to need three hoppers plus a minecart, so that will be three chests, and I don't know how much I am. Okay, so now we have got the components. I made the hopper and the minecart. So we'll just convert this into a hopper minecart, and I don't need that. So yeah, we'll go and make the changes, and we also are going to need some comparators and repeaters. Okay, so I have gotten all of the blocks that I need. I even removed this rail, and I switched it out for power rails, which is what I'm going to need. So the design is you put a comparator here. It works even if you do it only on one side. I need it on two sides, so that's why I'm doing it on both sides. And then you put a torch, and then a block on top of the torch, and a block on top of the comparators, and a redstone dot right here, and that's the whole thing completed. So then you just take your hopper minecart and you place it, and then that's done. So now if I say throw 14 redstone dust on top of this, once the hopper minecart collects it, it stops here. It'll unload all of the redstone dust. So 14 redstone dust unloaded, and it's back on its way. So that's the whole thing completed. And also for the items that come through in the water stream. This is what I'm going to do for that. So you just put a block on top over here and you get a stair, and you put the stair facing the other way, so you can still open the chest, and the items will hit the stone block and will fall into the hopper. So that's this build done. So we have an automatic sugarcane farm now. This place is really messy. I'll clean it up later. Not something I'm going to do at the moment. So now, what we have to do is finish the interior of this. I also added trapdoors on top. I don't know why. And we have to come up with some design for this thing. So I've started working out with these quartz pillars and stuff, and for some reason when I tried to use replay mod, the Optifabric wasn't working along with replay mod, so I had no Optifine, which is not ideal. So I am not gonna do any kind of time lapse for this. So I'm just gonna build it, and I'm going to show you the end product, or I can just speed up the FPP footage and show that, which is probably what I'm going to do, I guess. And so yeah, I'll just start with this build now. Okay, so that is the end of the time lapse. I hope you liked it. Do let me know how your opinion of this build. I feel it looks really cool, and imagine if this was your actual room in real life. I mean, this is so cool. And even have the gaming setup. It was there in the last episode. I didn't point it out that much, but this is like the keyboard, mouse, monitors, and these are speakers. And I've used an anvil to prop up the speakers, so that looks cool. And so these night lights, I've used walls, as you can see. And yeah, I think the room looks really cool. So yeah, let's also check how much sugarcane has been accumulated. I did put a stack in 40 something around like that inside the sugarcane farm, because I collected extra from the manual sugarcane farm over there. So I guess it would have collected around maybe 39, around that much. It hasn't been that long actually to build this thing. Maybe like uh, 45 minutes or something, I guess, of just messing around with the different things I can do with this. And the build palette looks really cool. So if you want to know how to make this banner, then just ask in the comments. I'll probably show that in the next episode or something. Anyway, so now what we're going to do is we are going to tear down the shack and bring the nether portal down. So let's get rid of this thing, because now I have my new home, which is the cool build that we just did. Okay, so I have decided what I'm going to do the rest of the episode. I'm going to complete the roof of the uh, house. So I have a vague idea on what I want to do. So I'm getting some blocks of quartz, which I will convert into smooth quartz and convert that into smooth quartz slabs. So I will cover the roof up. So right on top of these blocks is going to go smooth quartz, so that it fits the aesthetic of this interior. But since the exterior is medieval, I'm going to put dark oak slabs on top of that, so that if from the inside it suits the aesthetic, and the dark oak slabs will also suit the aesthetic of the outside. So I feel that's an overall good idea. We just implement that and see how it works. Okay, so this is my villager breeder, and I had tons of villagers because I put this too late. That is to block their like that is to so that they can't see the beds and think that they can breathe. So there were lots of villagers over here, and I put that too late, so none of them stopped breeding, so it just overflowed too much. So then I just decided to break it, and now when I actually need more villagers, I don't have those villagers. So it is what it is. I have to now break that block and wait for them. Actually, I don't have to wait for them to breathe. They probably do it instantly, but I have to wait 20 minutes for the villager to grow up, which is annoying, to say the least. And yeah, I just have to get on with that annoying task now. This is so boring. Just waiting. Actually, while I'm waiting, I can go and trade with the other guy. I decided to get another stonemason, by the way. In case you're wondering why I was complaining about the villagers. So that I can get these blocks of quartz. And I need to smelt them down further into smooth quartz. Otherwise, you get this... I can just show you real quick. So if you have them like this, you have these block borders. But if you have smooth quartz, then you don't get those borders. So I prefer that. So now I have to smelt all of this into smooth quartz. And preferably I should have a multiple of 8. So I put 36, which is not. So I need to get 4 more. Okay, he's restocked. So let's go. Actually, 12 will also do, because yeah, 12 will also do. Okay, so now I need to smelt this stuff. So I've smelted it on, and now if you notice, once I've crafted these to smooth quartz, there are no borders, so that's perfect. So now we just go here and put the slabs. Actually, if I put it here, it's going to be visible outside. So I'll just put it on the border over here like that. And if I go down over here, okay, it's not too bad. Yeah, that works. It's actually not bad. I didn't think it'll actually go along with the build palette that well. That's why I planned the dark oak stuff and all. But yeah, I just saved myself some grinding, which is good. So I just have to get more quartz from him, and I have to, I just have to now smelt all of this stuff and convert it into slabs and just fill in the roof. So then that will be this build complete. Okay, so the build is done. I hope you enjoyed the time lapse, and it's very dark in here at the moment, and also this headroom is a bit less, but we can live with it. And for the lighting over here, we can add some end rods, or we can add some shroom lights suspended on end rods, which will also look cool. So let's just see if we can find the end rods from this mess, which is going to be a challenge. Actually, I'm pretty sure I lost the end rods, so let's just craft some. So if you didn't know, you can actually craft end rods using popped chorus fruit and blaze rods. Popped chorus fruit, you acquire popped chorus fruit by smelting the chorus flower, or either the chorus flower or the chorus fruit, I'm not sure. One of them, you just smelt it, you get popped chorus fruit, you combine it with blaze rods, and then you get the end rods. So it is pretty cool, it is handy. So if you are in the need of end rods and you don't want to go end raiding, you don't have to. You actually just need these two items and you will be good to go. And since you can grow chorus fruit in the overworld, you don't even have to go to the end once you have got some chorus fruits. So for the lighting, I'm going to put end rods here and here. So I get rid of this, and let's see how the lighting situation is. It is still a bit dark over here. Yeah, there is nothing over here. Near the bed, it's fine because of the shroom lights, and here these two end rods is cool. So I'll add it over here and here. Okay, so for a bit of context, I wanted to figure out some lighting, so I've done that, and then that's what I talk about in the next scene. I need to make this video short, so that's why I cut it abruptly. Okay, for the center lighting, I've just added this thing, and it looks good. The particles definitely add another element to this room. So I can call this first floor rather, complete, and this entire build complete. So yeah, we can now finally get this off our list, and this to build a proper base. So that's off my list now. It kind of looks like snow has settled on top. I can't put slabs here because of the speakers below. So it kind of looks like snow has settled on the top, so it kind of looks like those mountains. And I definitely feel like it suits the aesthetic, contradictory to what I thought, that it wouldn't actually suit the medieval theme on the outside. But it is cool. So this build is finally complete, and so is this episode. So, and I thank you for watching, and if you're new, consider subscribing. If you like the video, give it a like, and I'll see you in the next episode of Supernatural Survival. So, goodbye.